Hi guys, in this video I want to talk to you about how partnerships grow local newsletters. You see, you want to start a local newsletter and you want to get to know the locals that are there, specifically the business owners, the people that are trying to make money while you're trying to make money. But here's the difference. You have got more marketing and sales knowledge than they have. And if you don't, you can actually outsource to companies that will fulfill via white label. For example, we offer this as a service as well. But what you're going to do is you want to be able to go to these businesses and access their audience, because if you can get access to their audience, then some of their audience is going to join your newsletter, and that is going to help you with growth. Now, ads are going to be the fastest path to cash when it comes to growth. Yes, you are going to have to spend, but if you've been freaked out by the fact that people have been saying newsletter cost per subscriber acquisition is going up and you've got to pay sort of $3, $4, $5 or more. Yes, in some niches that is true, but local still seems to be one of those niches where ads are cheaper. So if you do have some money to spend, I recommend you go and take a look at it, or you can just contact us and have a chat to us very informally, no charge, to see what's going on and see if we can help you out with some ideas of what you need to do to get your cost per subscriber down. But in this video, we're going to talk about free. We're going to go to those business owners and we're going to talk about cross promotion. Now, I've got three different concepts here that I want to talk to you about, cross promotion being the first one that we are going to discuss. So what you're going to do is you're going to partner with local businesses that cater to your target audience. Now, the nice thing about this, if you're doing a general newsletter just for a particular city or town, and it needs to be big enough to make this worthwhile, then any local business is going to work. If you're going for something a little bit more niche, like parenting, maybe you're going for local dog lovers, maybe you're going for people that like a particular sport, then obviously you're going to have to pick your business a little differently. If you're going for something like a B2B local newsletter where you're connecting local businesses, again, you might be doing just home services, you might be doing finance. It's completely up to you and what your skills are. But what you can do is you can offer to promote their products or services to your subscribers in exchange for mentioning them in your newsletter. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to promote you to their audience, and in return, you're going to promote them. So you're going to have a newsletter. It's going out daily, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever you have decided you can cope with at the beginning, and you are going to promote this business. Now, local newsletters, we normally say up to 5 ads or 5 promotions. Is about as big as you want to go. So you could do this at the beginning as a partnership. You're not going to make any money. You're just focused on growth with up to 5 businesses that your audience is interested in. And this is a great way to start growing for free. So there's a few things you can do here. So the first thing is email blasts. So you include a blurb about your newsletter in their email marketing campaign. So if they have their own email marketing campaigns going out regularly, if they've got their own newsletter, you can ask for them to put your newsletter into their newsletter, and obviously you're doing the same in return. You can write the copy for them, you can use AI in order to do that, send them a few variants out, and just agree to do an exchange. Now, if they've got a much bigger list than you can just offer to promote them for longer. So, for example, if they've got a list of 1,000, you've got a list of 200, then you can say, look, you do one promotion for me and I'll do 5 of yours. So I'll do 5 weeks worth, and then you equal out to the same amount of total, the total list. Don't overcomplicate it with business owners. They're not necessarily always the best at marketing and sales. They normally hire somebody to do that. Or if they're a small company, they're probably more focused on the work they do day to day that actually makes the money. So keep the whole idea simple to understand, and you're more likely to have success. Okay. The next thing you can do is website integration. You could feature a banner or link to your newsletter on their website. So again, if you've got some graphic design skills, and these are easy to do in VistaCreate or Canva, you could say, would you mind putting an ad to my business on your homepage? And in exchange, as you said, I'll promote you in my newsletter. Now, the nice thing about that is if they don't have an email list, or their email list, they're not sending it out as regularly as you want or anything like that, but they've got good website traffic and you've got tools online that you can check this with, then that might be a good option for you. And again, you just promise to keep promoting them until you have an equivalent deal going on. The next one is flyers and brochures. So include a flyer with a subscription link in their physical marketing materials. So this is going to be a little bit harder to do. You might have to pay for this one. You might offer to help to cover some of the flyer or brochures costs, or there might be some other incentive you can give them. If you notice that it is a company that's giving out a lot of flyers or brochures, see if you can get a feature, even if you print your own flyer or brochure and ask if it could be stapled to the back, or a business card that could be stapled to it as well. Then these are different ways that you could do cross promotions. Another one you can do is with social media. So offer to do an exchange where you'll promote them in your newsletter if they'll give you a shout out on social media. The best one for you to pick is depending on where most of the audience is and where this particular business is most active. They might have an email list of 5,000, but if they're not sending emails out to them regularly or getting good open rates, then that's not as valuable, say, as their 1,000 of Facebook fans where they're posting regularly, they're getting shares and engagement. So it's your job to come up with a pitch and do your research properly when it comes to these local businesses. Okay, but what you need to remember is that what you are offering is exchange for this advertising, this exposure. You're going to put an ad in your newsletter for their business. Okay, and whatever the offer is that you come up with, keep it simple. So for example, I will keep your business in my newsletter every week until I hit 250 subscribers. So they're going to do something for you once, but you're going to keep promoting them over and over and over and over again until you hit a particular milestone. Now, if you're doing this with 5 businesses that are local, that are in the area that you want to get subscribers for your newsletter, that are active either with their email list, their website, their social media, what's going to happen is if you're doing this with 5 businesses, then very quickly you're going to hit that 250, because each of those have got 1,000 subscribers, and you're just taking a small amount of each of those off the list, then you're going to be able to hit 250 very quickly. You can even say, I'll put it in my newsletter every other week. And then what you're able to do is you're able to get 10 businesses to sign up to this, alternate the weeks, and you'll hit that 250 very quickly. At that point, you now have an option. You can go back to them and say, I've hit 250. I'd love to keep working with you for free. This growth is going brilliantly. Would you like to go again? Ask them to do another email blast, change the banner, do another social media post or YouTube video, or post on a YouTube channel, whatever it is that you've arranged, and I'll keep promoting you till I get to 500. At some point, you can then turn around to them. If you are delivering an ROI, if you can show them that they are getting something out of this relationship as well, you are actually sending them traffic, and that's very, very easy to do. Then once you hit a number that you're happy with, 250, 500, 750, 1,000, whatever it is, you can then go to them and say, right, we're now starting to charge for these ad slots. Would you like to stay in? These are the results I'm currently getting you. Normally I would charge, X amount, but I'm happy to do it at a massive discount if, again, you'll do me another promotion, or you could just offer them a discount for being one of the first people to work with you. This is a great way of you being able to build your local newsletter at the beginning. Now, if you like this idea, you want to hear more of what we've got to offer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, because in our next video, we will be going through these other ideas of how you can grow your local newsletter with partnerships completely for free.